Hello, hello. I want to say happy Friday, but I'm late for an important date, which is Friday chat. So please excuse my tardy behavior and welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie. This is my sewing room and it's our weekly chat that's normally on Friday. But as I film it, it's Saturday and I'm hoping to post it today. So forgive me if you were looking for me on Friday. I'm fine. Here I am. Lots to share. So let's start with sewing, because on Fridays we talk about a little bit of everything. Fridays is about sewing and crafting and chatting and life. And I tried a new pattern. I forgot to get the name of it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I've got my pattern. This is Sinclair Charm wide strap tank top. And I've tried it, but I don't have an actual finished tank top to show you. But I think I will next week. And I'm going to show you where I'm at in the process. So this was a really good pattern. I love Sinclair patterns. I've had good luck with them. I haven't looked, but I definitely have some that I'm happy with. And maybe one of these days I'll need to do a video on which things I loved and which pattern companies they were from. So this is a print at home. I printed it on paper and it was out of paper. Last time my grandkids were over here, my grandson just got in his mind to make paper airplanes out of all my printer paper. And I threw them away, so I ended up printing on paper I used for some booklet that I was just kind of looking. I printed and I filled out and I'm not going to use that. Let me reuse that paper. So I printed on the other side. Now, this is how I sized it. I definitely cut out the 14, the 18, and the 20. The 20 was my tummy, the 18 was my bust, and the 14 was my neckline. And that's pretty much how I cut it. I did 18 here and I graded out to 20 so that it wouldn't be tight in my waist. And then right at my armhole, I did everything 14 up here and ended up needing the 14 in the facing too. Not the facing. It's not a facing, it's a strap. So 14 right here, 18 right here, and 20 down here. I'm an apple body shape and the tummy needs to be accommodated for, because if it's tight on the tummy, it doesn't look good, right? So that was my sizing. It had a shelf bra that I will never use. I don't really like that. I don't like that kind of top. It's wide enough to wear a bra under, so who needs that? It has some really cool features. Let me just show you. It has some really cool features. Let me just show you a picture of the pattern. So it could do a ruffle right here, which I want to do. It could do ruffles right here. It could do ruffles everywhere. And I love ruffles. Ruffles are fun. And so I definitely want to do that. But in my trial, I did none of that. I just did the basic. And here it is. I chose this fabric because I have lots of it. It was kind of something I had extra of. And I thought it would be cool to do this blue accent for the straps. And then I regretted it because it's kind of stretchy. It's very stretchy actually. And so I didn't want the whole strap to be this blue because it was just going to stretch out and it wouldn't work. It's too stretchy. So I kind of just pivoted real quick and did the outside strap out of the self fabric, the main fabric. So I still had the blue on the inside. It was just done. Not that I like that, but that's how it happened. But I got to see the top on. And yes, it's a yes. I do love it. So it fit great. I'll model it for you next week when I have the hem in. I don't have it. It's like jaggedy. And I'm going to make the one I really wanted to make, but I wouldn't make for my tester. So when I'm trying a new pattern, I want to test it. I don't want to cut my fabric that I like and then find out I don't like. This happens to me. I've had this happen to me lots. You cut out the fabric you like and you don't like that pattern and now you've wasted that good fabric. So I had extra of this. This is not a waste. If I threw this away, I wouldn't be sad. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to wear it. But, you know, I had a topic, I don't know, a couple of years ago on, is it too good to cut? I had a piece of fabric that I had for like a dozen years or longer, that I didn't ever want to make because it was too good to cut. And I cut it and made a dress, and I love it. But I never learned that lesson because I still have things I think are too good to cut. It's too good for that, right? And this one is quickly becoming too good to cut. So Carol from Oh Carol came to visit, and she brought me this lovely fabric, and she chose it because it's my favorite color. Hello. And it's so lovely, and it's so sentimental that I'm like, it can't be that, it can't be this, it can't be that. It's too good for that. It's too good for that. And then I just decided, you know what? I want to make something I will wear all the time and think of Carol. Hi, Carol, if you're watching. It's too good to cut, right? So I thought, wouldn't this be a cute charm tank top with maybe a little ruffle out of this? And now that I know that this is not sturdy enough for straps, I would only do the ruffle. So I'm thinking charm top, little ruffle here, and just the basic straps. I don't want the ruffle up here because I want to wear it for like summer. And we've got travel, and we've got camping and hiking coming up. And this would be super cute and fun to wear as a tank top. Now that I'm holding it, it seems like actually a lot more fabric than I thought it was. So I don't know. Could this charm tank top be a little summer dress? So I'm going to lay this out during this week and see if it ends up being a charm tank top or something else. But I don't want it to sit in the cabinet for this summer. It needs to be in my closet. So that's my kind of thought process on all of this. And this just has so many good colors in it. But I thought a little ruffle of this blue would be so fun. And it's so lightweight that ruffle would be just cute because it'd be like fluttery. And kind of takes me back. I wore clothes with little fluttery things and fluttery sleeves in the 70s. Does anybody remember that? Remember the handkerchief? Big handkerchief hem? It was just like a big square. That just, oh gosh. And my prom dress, which I don't have a picture of, was lace sleeves with peach gauze. Does that sound like 70s? And the lace sleeves were angel sleeves. So they came like that. They had this like, oh my gosh, I love that dress. I was a waitress in high school and I paid for it myself, and I bought the whole thing. I bought the dress, a slip, shoes, and a hat. I don't remember buying a purse or a shawl or anything, but that was my outfit. Oh my gosh. The 70s. So on a personal note, I'm going to tell you, I guess we're in the personal section. No, I have another thing I want to talk about sewing, but I'm going to tell you this right now because it's just hit my mind and I might forget in 5 seconds. Did I tell you last week that it was my hubby's 50th high school reunion? 50 years! And we went to it, and oh my gosh, it was very interesting, and seeing how everybody was doing, and I didn't know anyone because it's his class, not mine. And I loved what I wore. I wore a dress I made. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I'm going to put up a picture. I don't remember what pattern it was, but oh my gosh, I love that dress. And a cute little jacket that I just wear with everything. I did not make that. I bought that. And one of the things that was funny is I posted this on my Instagram and everybody thought it was our 50th wedding anniversary. We are so not there yet. We are going to be 42 in October. So we got a ways to go for the 50, but thanks for all those congratulations anyways. We're not there yet. But if I haven't already posted it, here's a picture of us in high school at prom and at the high school reunion. Times have changed. So, you know, it's fun to look back over our life. You know, we didn't stay together after high school, but we did get together later. He was the one that got away from me. So, happy ending. Okay, back to sewing. I have a huge thank you to you, all of you. I shared a purse last week. I love this purse. I've been wearing it. Even when it doesn't go with what I'm wearing, I'm still wearing it. I need to make like 3 or 4 that would go with, so I could just switch them out with other colors. But I love this purse so much. And let me go get it. I'm back again. So this is the Roma bag. and it's by Eureka Fabrics, and I love this bag so much, but I have to tell you before I forget, if you have any leftover strap, make this little handle. You will love it, because when you just want to grab the purse, oh, this is so handy. So I reviewed this last week. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put a link to it somewhere up here. And my thank you to you is, I saw them posting, sorry if we're late on your order. We're overwhelmed with orders. You guys did that. Did you like this purse? You went and ordered it? Oh, it's a small business in Eureka, California. And it's so nice to say something great can happen from social media or YouTube, you know, and to be able to help a small business. You guys all did that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for any orders that you placed with them. And I just loved that. And then they have a newsletter. They put my video in their newsletter. So she just wrote me a little note and said, Turnabout's Fair Play. We have a pretty good list here, and I'm putting your video in it. So I just mentioned this purse because I love it. And you guys bought it, and that helped a small business. And then she shared it in her newsletter and helped my little channel. So thank you. Just thank you, you guys. Thank you, Eureka Fabrics. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, because of that, some of my viewers are new. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Eureka Fabrics. And so thank you and welcome. You're welcome here. We are here every Friday. And if you haven't been a YouTube watcher, we have a community called Friday Sews. And you just hit the hashtag Friday Sews and you're going to see tons of fun sewing people talking about sewing and life. Because, you know, you want to hear about lots of things. Like, what are you up to? And you'll make friends. And in the comments, you'll make more friends because people that don't have channels leave comments that you can make friends with. So thank you, thank you, thank you all the way around. And I will be back in Eureka in September. And I'm just going to have to go back over to Eureka Fabrics and find my next project from them. Right? Won't that be fun? So for those of you in Eureka, I love Eureka very much. My son and his whole family live there, and I'm really excited to go back. It's just a great place to visit. Fun place to visit. Love it. Very unique and special to me in my heart, and it's also a really cool town. I need to post some pictures of their flower garden. I took those last time we were there, and I guess this is another subject. I had to get a new laptop. It's kind of a love-hate thing because technology, you know, it's not just here's a shiny new toy to play with. It's here's a whole nother complicated thing that's different, and now you got to set it up to make it look like something you used to like in a broken laptop. I love it. It's beautiful. Let me go get it and show it to you because it is beautiful. I'm back again. How many times have I done this? So I got this HP laptop on recommendation from my, do you hear Buster snoring? Somebody said feature Buster more. Well, there he is snoring. Little old doggy. This was a recommendation. It's an HP, and I wanted it for photo editing and video editing. And so hopefully it'll do both. It's kind of a gamer's laptop because it has all the extra color features and speed and blah, blah, blah. That's good for photos and video editing. If you don't do those kinds of things and don't need a laptop, I love the iPad. That's what I really love. And that's easy to set up because it just sets up just like your phone. This one wanted to set up with my old laptop, but I just wanted to start fresh. So I did start fresh, and I'm still working on it, but it's super pretty. And when I turn it on, all this rainbow of lights comes under the keyboard. And so far the color is beautiful. I haven't really used it much at all because I've just been so dang busy. But what was my point in bringing the laptop out? Oh, I had a bunch of photos over the last 2 months that I haven't been able to even really look at in my laptop because it was broken. So I'm really excited to get out sort of a backlog of photos. I don't have a whole ton, but I do have some really cool ones that I want to share. So I'll share them on Instagram if you're following me. Whenever I say Instagram and Facebook, I post exactly the same. So if you're not on there, come join me and I share my doggy walk most days, and it's just a pretty place to walk, and I love to share it. And sometimes I think, is this stupid? who really cares that I'm walking my dog? And then I'll get a comment from one of you guys that's watching, and you're saying, I love this, or, maybe you're cooped up for illness or whatever, and you love getting out and walking the dog with Buster, or you just love Buster. Who doesn't love Buster? And so I keep posting that, and I really enjoy sharing that. And so thank you if you are one of my dog walkers walking the dog with me. I love you guys. It's just, I think about you when I'm walking the dog that we're doing this together, and I get to share that because it's so pretty. All right, so that's the laptop. I had a dinner party. We have friends. It's kind of just our regular standard friends. There's nothing regular or standard about them. They're amazing people. But if I'm going to have people over, it's usually going to be them. And there's 4 couples. So us plus 3 other couples. And we just had the best time. And we usually have them up at least once in the summer because it's kind of far for everybody to drive. And just like on that note, I said I was busy this week. And here's what I was thinking about this. Why am I so busy? I didn't really have a lot, but everything I had to do was an appointment in Sacramento or in the vicinity of that. And it's an hour and a half from here to get to this major area. And we don't have so many things we just don't have. Like my dentist is over there and my hairdresser's over there. It's like every time it's like I do any one of those things, it's like a whole day. It just feels like a whole day. Country problems. And I am half an hour just from town. So I feel like I get caught up in a lot of driving, and it just seems like a time waster, but it is what it is, right? So I just want to stay home. I had a whole week of not being home. I just want to stay home. Oh my gosh. I didn't get to play with my laptop. I need to do more sewing. I want to do more sewing and baking my bread and, stuff I like to do at home. But it just all slammed into one week, and I had to just keep going and going and going and gas. So I'm home next week, and I just don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere now. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, now back to the dinner party. It is far for them to come here. Just as far as me to go there, it's far for them to come here. So it's not a thing that I do often, just because, that's a lot for them. But they came, and we had the best time. And, we ran around and planted more plants in the garden. And when the light is good, I'll film that and have it for next week because it's really looking nice. And it's really bright out there right now. But I was setting the table, and I have a table for 6. That's what it's set for, 6 chairs. I have 6 of everything, and this is 8. So I just brought 2 chairs up from my regular table inside, and I was going to set the table, and I'm like, I don't think I have 8 matching plates. I do of my outside dinnerware, which is plastic, and I really just wanted to do glass. I didn't want to do plastic. I've just been doing that for a long time, and I wanted to shake it up a little, and I'm like, I don't even have 8 plates. And I remembered, I've got china. So I went in my china cabinet, pulled out china, and set a table for 8. I had glasses and wine glasses and plates. I didn't have silverware, but I had all of that. And I set a beautiful table, and I don't think I took a picture of it. So I'm going to have to set this up again just to show you because it was so pretty. I bought a tablecloth from Walmart that fits over the glass table, and I pulled out candelabra. It's silver that my mother-in-law gave me, so we had candles. I had cute little napkins for the garden party theme. It was really pretty. If I can, I'll set that whole table up just so you can see it. It's so pretty. All my china came from the dollar store, you guys. All of it. So when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, pretty china. Dollar store. They're all, what if it breaks? I'm like, then I lost $1. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was so fun. So if you have good china, have somebody over and use it. That's what I'm thinking. And mine's not good china, but it was still just sitting in there. No one was using it ever. And we enjoyed that beautiful table. I know we all did. I was rushing around to the last minute, or I would have took pictures of everything. But man, one of my girlfriends showed up a little early, and I'm like up to the last minute person, so I was still setting the table. But let's all use our good china. and our crystal and our silverware. Let's just use it. Have a dinner party and set it all out. Just have a dinner party of your peers who would appreciate China. The young people don't even know what that is, you guys. They don't even know what that is, and they don't really care about it. But we did. I did. I wanted China. I didn't have real China. My sister gave me a set for our wedding, and it was just 4. And I'm going to set a table for that and take a picture because it's beautiful. And so get out your China and have somebody over. Maybe we should take pictures and share them on Instagram. Everybody. Wouldn't that be fun? If you're not one of my people on Instagram, come find me so I can see your China. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say in my late video. But I do want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you in the comments and chatting with you. And you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye now.